Alright, everyone, welcome back to I Just Watched. It's your boys, Eric and Joseph. Joseph and Eric, it's us. We're talking Judas and the Black Messiah, an interesting flick. Let's jump into it. But before we do, I gotta hit you with the usual, which is hopefully you like this video enough to hit that like button. Click the subscribe to stay tuned to see more of our shenanigans. Hit the little bell to get notified when those shenanigans drop. That being said, let's talk Judas and the Black Messiah. Alright, everyone, so right off the bat, this is one of those movies that definitely makes me do research. I've said it kind of before. That's how I know I truly enjoyed a movie, or how I was invested, is when I start doing research. Especially when it's based off of true events or actual people and stuff like that. If it wins me over, I'm doing research. I'm trying to read what are the differences, things like that. So with that being said, I can very clearly say that I truly enjoyed this movie. I actually liked it a lot. I wish it's one of those I could have enjoyed in the theaters, because I actually think this movie overall is really good. The story pisses me off so much because it's surreal, and there's something that happened. It's something that still happens.
I'm not crying. I'm just wiping my eye.
It's hella, it upsets me because I was invested in the situation. You know what I mean? Like, I knew where it was going, and it still hit me. So that's how I know this is a good movie, ladies. If you have HBOMax, watch it. If you don't, get it so you can watch it.
And you can watch the rest of the shit that comes out.
And then all the extra stuff. Just stuff like that. It's only going to be for 30 days. I actually really like this movie. I think all the actors and actresses did a great job. I like the portrayals. I like the information I learned. And then I went through and read some. I learned that at the end you get your message, saying their ages and stuff when things went down. So they were actually younger than they were portrayed. Just seeing how Edgar Hoover was such a bitch. In every, you always see it, he's such a bitch, bro. He's such, just want to,
choke him.
But, Don Cheadle, War Machine, and Endgame, just is that not an option?
No, motherfucker.
But, no, I really like this movie. I love, just on a technical scale, it was beautiful. So, I think this movie, for one, is great. I read that, Billy wasn't his driver, but I mean, for the film, it helped push it forward, I guess. So to me, it wasn't a huge deal, but I don't know if it is. But I also haven't done a whole bunch of research yet either, so I'm gonna slow down.
You did better research there. I didn't even know this movie existed until you told me about it. And I have HBOMax. Yeah. I didn't know nothing about this movie at all. I had no research on nothing. You were like, all right, we gotta watch this movie. And I was like, I bet. We gotta do shit. And you told me it's based off of actual historic events, and I'm like, I'm a big history buff, so I like, history. Movies that are based off of history. I like that a lot. And like you said, it was a great movie. It showed you a piece of history that if you don't know much about, you should definitely watch.
It's a piece of history that can be hidden,
and it
lets you go out of your way to find it.
And the end of this movie definitely does push whatever happens in our real world, especially that happened about 2 years ago. So this movie is just actually a great film, to be honest. It's a great
film. The message alone is powerful. Yes, we've made progress as people, but it just shows you, although we've made progress, there's still people out there who are afraid of it, and are it makes it even more real when it's something that happened recently. This movie takes place in 69, and it is 2019, 2020, 2021, 20 whatever, and we're still dealing with similar situations. So it just adds an extra layer. We're fuck, progress has been made, but clearly not enough.
And the thing is, it's it makes you emotional.
Yeah.
And this is what these films are they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's to me, it just built a lot of anger. How this is still going on, and sometimes you just gotta use that anger in a positive way. You can't just lash out.
Yeah.
But this film was great. It was amazing. It's a good portrayal of the events that happened, with like you said, minor things Billy not being his
his actual driver,
but
or them being technically younger than they're portrayed.
And the thing is this film is also good to the fact that it shows true history. Not the way that it was taught towards us.
Yeah, not filtered.
Not filtered like it wasn't in when we were in school. No, I think I brought it up a while ago when I don't know if I brought it up in the show or not, or not in the show, but I mean in our YouTube series, series, whatever,
gang life, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know if I brought it up, but they're the stuff you learn in high school, history-wise, is not anything near what actually
No,
happened.
you
Like,
learn
I didn't
a
know-
filtered version of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, you don't get to learn about history unless you actually read something or like.
Go out of your way.
But then even that, like college actually shows you a lot of what history actually is. Like I remember,
Kinda.
like the professor that I had for when I was in college, like the professor I had, he straight up said like, yeah, these people were fucking monsters. They weren't the people that you thought they were, and like this all this has just been like, you know, hidden away from us so that way it doesn't seem too bad. And like you said, like J. Edgar Hoover, like he was a piece of shit.
Oh, 100%.
It was 100% a piece of shit, and then it's just the ways they did to fucking deal with.
They would 9 times out of 10 they were the actual terrorists.
They were
calling the other group
Exactly.
terrorists just to have the fuel of you know regular people of society backing them in the actions they took to destroy people.
It's to justify what they did.
Exactly.
And overall, this film is amazing. It's great.
Yeah, no, I actually really liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it's a powerful message, as it will always be. I think it's also a powerful message in the fact because like whenever I go out of my way to read when it comes to like history shit because I like it. So whenever Black Panthers I mentioned, people immediately have this like negative connotation, and I was like, bro, but like they weren't necessarily like bad guys. They were just trying to like help the community, and then like it was all about like self-empowerment for a culture and people. And like I just like this one kind of gives you that other side of the coin because you know you get fed the evilness of it. So this one gives you a view of the opposite side where like they tell you about like how they had schooling, they were feeding the community, how they wanted to do a clinic,
trying to build a clinic, you know.
So you kind of because like what's the saying? It's like there's 3 sides to every story: your side, their side, and the truth, or whatever. So it's kind of like you kind of get the other side of the coin in this situation, and then you can kind of make up your own opinion as everyone will, but at least now you have more information versus just like this.
Just one side.
Exactly. But I mean, I really like this movie. Again, the actors killed it. I mean, 3 members from Get Out are in it. The 2 stars and Homeboy's a pimp later on in the movie. When you watch it, you'll understand. But all in all, I highly recommend this movie. It's probably the best movie I've seen this year so far. I mean, it hasn't been much, I'm be honest. It's like the 3rd movie I think I've seen this year that came out this year, including a couple Netflix ones. That were just okay. So I think honestly I gotta say this is the best movie so far this year. But I mean, I know we got crazy stuff coming out. HBOMax, Disney, Universe, like it's just a bunch of stuff coming out. So stay tuned for more. Let us know your thoughts, your comments, your questions, your opinions. Do you have any extra knowledge on the situation that is this movie, Judas and the Black Messiah, with like Bill or Fred Hampton or like the party in Illinois or any of that situation? Maybe, you know, just something you picked up reading somewhere. Throw it down in the comments. We'd like to learn from you if you have any of that. Comments, questions, concerns again. Have you seen the movie? Are you going to see it? Are you signed up for the Max? We are. We were signed up before we knew they were going to give us movies like that, all right? I'm just saying.
I mean, HBO Max is just a great shit. Like,
it's actually dope.
Right, first of all, we're not sponsored by HBO Max.
Sadly.
But please.
Sadly, we're not. But hey.
It's a great streaming
It's pretty,
service.
bro. Because they got some good movies on this shit.
Expensive, but
it's
worth it.
Damn, bro. That was kind of nice. Sponsor us. I'm not saying sponsor. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying sponsor. I'm saying please.
Help. But no. Want to hear your thoughts again? Comments, questions. Do you have HBO Max? Are you gonna get it? Are you? What's your most excited feature to be released on the Max? What's your favorite movie to be released this year? What are you looking forward to? Down below, thoughts, all that good stuff. Love hearing from you. Until next time, as I say, stay safe, be well. Adios.
Goodbye.